Hey Facebook Live. Hey everyone, what's happening? My selfie stick is having some issues right now. So sorry if it's a tad wonky. Um I just walked down the road from my new home here in Trinity Beach, and um ah who the first person on is just such an amazing person. Hey, wow, heaps of people jumping on. Hey guys. So, well, I can show you. It's not the best weather here today, but it's just still. This is just such a beautiful, beautiful, serene place. So, I'll show you guys a little bit. Hey, you're jumping on as well. So, this is the beach. So there's like restaurants and cafes up there, and then you can't see, but there's always islands. There's all these islands off there, and then like up there, there's really nice apartments and accommodation. So hold on, I'm going to give you guys the nicest background. I think that's the nicest background. Okay. This also needs good lighting on my face as well. Um, so location is refreshingly awesome. Hey Suzanne, wow, there's so many cool people on here. So really, I just wanted to jump on and, you know, just first of all show you guys just my new home a little bit, and it's just seriously amazing here. So it's like 6 o'clock in the evening here or something like that. Actually, I don't know what the time is, but somewhere around that time. And it's about, I don't know, like 29 degrees or something. So it's full on tropics here. So I'm literally like just wearing this because it's very humid, and it's just such a beautiful place, such nice energy. So this is where I'm going to be based for the next few months. And apart from that, though, I guess I really wanted to share with you guys, a bit about. I'm just going to sit here on the set because it's better. Sorry, you got the view of the toilets behind you, but oh well, I need to be comfortable. We're just going to have a chat. So I really just wanted to share a bit about what's been coming up to me, in the hope that, if there is anyone that's resonating with this, that it can help them a little bit. And just thinking about some other things that have really helped me, a lot over the past few months, the past few weeks. So, the first thing I want to chat on is, lately, you may have seen the post that I did yesterday, and it was around, just asked the question, recently, have you been drawn to certain numbers, people, or places? Like, have certain things been constantly showing up to you? Certain like numbers or words, and you're just not really sure why, but you're just kind of drawn to them. And it was crazy. I mean, on that post, I got about 21 comments within, like that. And and it was funny because there was even one guy who was like, yes, how did you know? And I was like, but it's ridiculous. I would encourage you to go and actually check that out, because there was, I don't know, like 10 people on there who wrote, yeah, I keep seeing 1111 or 111, or all these different combinations of one, which was really cool. For me, it's been different numbers, but I've just been seeing the same number patterns like constantly showing up for me. And I actually looked up the meanings of them, and whether you guys believe this or not, the messages that were in those meanings of the numbers I keep seeing were absolutely spot on. And so what is interesting is that when I moved to Australia, I was actually planning on settling in the Gold Coast. And when I got there, it was taking me a while to settle in. And, I was like, what's going on? Like, I just need a bit of time. I need to just, meet some new people, or, whatever. I'll give myself a bit of time to settle in. And 2 months had gone past, 2.5 months had gone past, and not only did I not feel settled in at all, but things were actually getting worse, and to the point where I was getting stressed out, and to the point where my body actually broke out in hives. That's how stressed out I was. And it was purely because of, even though I know some really cool people down there, and I think it will be a cool place to holiday, the energy of the place just really wasn't a match for me. And and I could feel that, and there was like something, even my body was telling me like, hey, you need to make a change. And so luckily I have an amazing friend who's let's just say he's very in touch with everything. And she said to me, yeah, you need to go somewhere that's more, more peaceful, that has more peaceful surroundings and a more peaceful, calm vibe to it. And, so I have a couple of friends up here in Cairns, or I'm just above Cairns, between Cairns and Palm Cove, Trinity Beach. And, from the moment, I literally booked a ticket like a week, the week after she told me that. And, literally the moment I stepped foot in Cairns here, I knew that it was right. And once again, I started seeing my lucky number, 43, just constantly showing up everywhere, to the point where I was like, what is even going on right now? It was kind of crazy. So a key point that I want to make here is that, on the Gold Coast, there is actually quite a few, like, of my entrepreneurial friends and coach friends, and, people that I really like and that I have cool relationships with, and also people that I was wanting to meet and connect with, right? Hello from North Dakota. Hey, good job being in tune with your inner voice. Intuition is a wonderful light. Yes, 100%. Exactly. And this is exactly what I'm talking about, Ellie. That's right. Is that, so, there are all these people there that I wanted to connect with, or that I was already connected with. And, there's so many like speaking opportunities there, and heaps of like, seminars and workshops and things going on there. And, I am this year, I'm calling in speaking opportunities. I'm going to start speaking. And so, everything, when I looked at kind of everything, it really logically made sense for me to stay there, right? And everyone that I talked to, I was like, yeah, I just bought a ticket to Cairns, Palm Cove, whatever. I'm moving up there, like whatever I can. That's what my soul's telling me to do right now. And everyone was like, what are you going up there for? There's like crocodiles, and you can't swim in the water this time of year because there's jellyfish that will kill you, and blah blah blah. It's so quiet up there. There's nothing going on. And I could have listened to all of those people. I could have listened to my own head telling me, but there's opportunities for you here, and that are actually in alignment with what you want to do, and it makes sense for you to stay here logically. I could have listened to all that, but deep down, this year I really made a decision that actually, fuck all of that. I'm actually like, what really matters is that internally and like inside, my soul is happy, and I am honoring my soul's deepest desires and needs. And and here's the thing, it's like people, sometimes people will say, but what about, getting advice from other people? And what I said, I said the other day in my tribe was that, there's like this sweet spot, and the sweet spot, thank you guys giving me love hearts, I love you too. The sweet spot is like getting to that point of balance where you can honor and like listen to your internal guidance and advice, but then also listen to external advice, but only from the people that you trust, people in your environment who have the results that you have. right? So people like coaches, people that really do have your best interest at heart, people that really get you on a deep level, right? Yes, like definitely listen to advice from people like that in your environment, right? And growing in this journey of evolving to the best version of yourself, surrounding yourself by people that get you in an awesome environment is fucking key. But then you also need to have that balance of sometimes just saying, you know what, fuck everything else, I'm listening to what's going on in here and honoring that. And so what I was talking about earlier about all of the numbers and the messages and people that you're drawn to, situations that come into your life, opportunities that pop up, like notice all of them. Notice the synchronicity of the way that everything happens. Like really listen to that stuff, because it's really just, it's all saying, hey, like there's something bigger going on here and you need to follow this, right? And sometimes the reason that we ignore that inner voice sometimes, or we ignore all the signs, even when we know like in our gut that something's not right or something is right, the reason we ignore it is because sometimes it's scary, sometimes it's like, really? Like, really, you want me to do that? That does not make any fucking sense at all. Like, any logical sense, right? But here's the thing, is that, I really made a decision this year that I was like, you know what? I have lived my whole life just trying to be in control so much and trying to, living my life so much. When I look back on it and, with a lot of anxiety and fear, being driven by fear, being, when I look at opportunities that I could take, I always in the past looked at it as, oh shit, well, what could go wrong? Oh, but this could happen and this won't work out and this, and then I never take the next step and take that opportunity, which was why in the past, despite me having so much potential and whatever, I'm not gonna not gonna say all these good things about myself, but I wasn't getting anywhere. And it was because of that. I was letting all of that fear, the anxiety, and like that control, right? That things need to be this way, and just holding on and really not trusting in the process of life and trusting in the way that everything is unfolding and really accepting everything just as it is, the isness of everything. So just give me a yes. Sorry, I'm just having a little mini rant here. Just give me a yes if this is making sense, if you guys are resonating with this, because this is just totally what's been coming out for me. So awesome. Rosa's on. Hey Rosa, Ralph, who else we got in? Nishad, Ali, Jason, Jay, Campbell, Brendan. Awesome. So cool to have you guys on. So type through, by the way, like let me know if, I forget that I was doing it live. Let me know if you've had, any like messages or like what's been coming up for you. Have you been noticing certain things? Have you been drawn to certain people? Yes, Ali, what have you been drawn to? I'd love to know. Isness. I don't know if people have said that, if people have actually said that before. But I love it as well. I was like, isness. I'm allowed to make up words. I used to be an English language teacher, so there. Exactly, the isness. So I think when I look back on my life, the reason that I realize now that, getting to the place where I am now, I look back and I realize that so much of my suffering and my inner like discontent was caused by either, rejecting or not accepting the past, or not accepting like what's going on now. So, hi guys. So, there are so many things that, like everything right now is. It's like if you look at a plant, it's not like, oh my God, like what am I doing tomorrow? What's gonna happen in the future? Who am I gonna marry? What job am I gonna, like, it's not doing any of that fucking crazy shit that we do on a daily basis, right? It's literally just sitting there, breathing, and just chilling out. And it's like, hey, Christy! Hey, Titania, looking forward to touching base with you soon. Great live feed, by the way, very inspiring. Thank you. Awesome, Dean. Great to have you on. And Christy, superstar from the Gold Coast, is on. Your house looks amazing, by the way. I can't wait to come down for a visit and stay with you guys and play the game that you were telling me about. It sounds amazing, the manifestation game. My uncle just did an amazing post on isnness, and he's studied numerology for a long time. Interesting philosophy. That is so cool. Well, I'll actually tell you, I'm literally just flowing, speaking from the heart here, guys. So, when I talk about the numbers that were showing up for me, so, as I mentioned earlier, so my mother, her lucky number was 43. And that came from, she spent 2 years in India studying like Hinduism and Sanskrit and all of that, which is hence why my name is Chaitanya, which is an Indian name, means pure consciousness. And so 43, it came out of, it came from this mandala actually, and I don't know too much about it, but anyway, that became her lucky number. She had a connection to it. She said that she used to see it everywhere. And so after she passed away, I guess me and my brother kind of adopted that lucky number. Hey, Kylie. Hey, Happy. How are you guys doing? So, yeah, me and my brother took that on. And really, honestly, as I said, like the last few weeks, what's really been going on for me is some massive, it's almost like an emotional or spiritual detox almost. It's like all the stuff that's been, that feels like I've just been holding on to for so many years has been coming up, right? And whilst that is fucking amazing, it's very painful at the same time because you're going through those emotions and you're feeling them again. Hey, Michelle! So cool seeing you guys last week. Marnie said that he caught up with you guys. And, so it was really, really painful. And, but there was another part of me that said, this is like a massive cleansing right now. And in order for you to get to the next step in your life, to get to where you want to go and, really align with my goal of impacting millions of people and, teaching millions of people how to live a more happy and fulfilled life, I need to let go of this stuff. But as I said, it was very, very painful. And, because it came from, the old experiences in my life, like the abuse and, loss of my parents and things like that. So whilst I was going through all of that, I constantly was seeing the number 43. And it was really just like, my mom was there, or, my angels, or whatever it is that you believe in, something was there, like guiding me and looking after me and really giving me the strength that I needed, and just reminding me as well that, hey, yes, you're going through a rough time right now, you're going through some pain, but you're on the right path. You're exactly where you need to be right now. And, this is just all part of the process, and to trust the process. And so the reason that I really want to share this with you guys is I've been talking to so many of my friends and things have just gone to a whole new level. Like all my coach friends and stuff have just become suddenly, like this year, so much more in touch with their, with their spirituality and everything. And, I just want to reach out and let anyone else know who, like, if you're having stuff come up, like really to embrace that and see it as a positive thing. And just really, as I said, like trust the process and know that everything that's happening is just perfect. Everything that's happening is just perfect. And, if there are things that are happening that you don't like, you you have the power to change it. You know, the things that you cannot change, you have the power to accept and let be. And the things that you can change, you have the power to change. And therefore, there really is no excuse not to be happy and grateful and fulfilled in life. Luke Scott, we are always guided. Most people just don't notice. Yeah, definitely. That's 100%. There were a lot of, I was talking to my new friend here today, my new housemate, and she said, you know, she saw on Facebook there were so many people that commented, "Oh, thank fuck, 2016 is over," which is horrible. But you know, it's because 2016 was a massive year of transition. You know, so many people got out of long-term relationships. So many people, I guess, released a lot of people from their environment, like let go of some maybe relationships that were not serving them in terms of also friendships, maybe even family members. You know, maybe change jobs. Like there were so many transitions and changes for people last year. And for people that don't understand, you know, all of this stuff and see the bigger picture, it was just they just saw it as like, what the fuck is going on right now? This is a shit year. But really, it's like, really, no, what's going on is stuff that is not serving your highest good is clearing out of your life right now, so that you have the space to start receiving what you truly do want in your life and what truly is serving your highest good to come into your life in 2017. The real revolution, unconditional love, we're in the midst of it. Yeah, yes, definitely. I even did a post on that today about, you know, goals. Like I have all my goals around, you know, I'm in a millionaire mastermind right now this year. Like my goal is to hit 1 million by the end of the year. And, you know, I have travel goals and, you know, I want to buy like an investment property and like all this stuff. But I said, you know, what people don't write out in their goals is things like, well, I want to feel and be unconditional love and gratitude and you know, just live in a beautiful state and experience like really deep inner peace and all of that. Like that should be on your goal list as well, guys. it's so important. It's just as important as everything else. So anyway, guys, I'm not sure. I can't see on these live feeds when my battery's going to cut out. So it was quite low before because I was listening to music because I was currently down the beach here. But yeah, that's really all I kind of wanted to share with you guys. I just wanted to let this flow and speak from the heart and just trust in the process, you know. release the need for worry and anxiety and fear, and trust that by really listening to your gut instinct and your intuition, or whatever it is you want to call it, your soul's calling, that your life will unfold in a beautiful way. And there really is no need for any of that negativity. There is no need for anxiety, fear, depression, nothing. You know, I was like diagnosed when I was 19. I moved back from Bali, where I was for 3 years, Bali, Indonesia, and I was told I was depressed, that I had PTSD, that I needed all this medication. But I knew that what was really going on was that I needed to grieve everything that had happened in my life, you know, and that, yeah, that's it. That's all it really was, you know. And depression was really me not accepting myself and not accepting my emotions and suppressing it all. And that's what I experienced. You're beautiful. Thanks for the beach soundscape and words. You're so welcome. This place is, you know, guys, every place has a vibe. Every place has an energy. And if anyone tells you that's woo-woo and bullshit, release them from your environment. Tell them to fuck off, because it really does. And I can tell you what, after 2.5 months of being in a place where the energy did not serve me and totally was not in alignment with me, it took its toll on me. I'll tell you that. And my body, my intuition, everything reacted and was, trying to tell me this. And being here now, this place has the most peaceful, incredible, beautiful vibes and energy. I'll just give you one last peek. You can't see the islands off in the distance there because it's really, it's super cloudy today. You can see a bit of the palm trees and things. But yeah, there's like nets further down there, so it's like a swimming area, because if I walk in that water now, I could die because of the jellyfish at this time of year. But I'm living in the tropics, so in a couple months' time it'll be safe to swim, and then I can swim all year round, because I'm from New Zealand, for those of you guys who don't know, which I love, and it's a beautiful, beautiful country. But you know what? I do not like the cold. No, I do not like the cold at all. In winter, my feet don't warm up. My feet literally do not warm up. I'm not even kidding. And so I was just like, you know what? I don't even want to live in a place that has winter. So I moved to the tropics, far north Queensland, Australia. And that's just me living my message of, you are the master of your reality, you just create your life. There's a little doggy coming to say hello to me. Anyway, guys, lots of love. He ran away. He was going to say hi to you guys. I was going to kiss my hand, and then I realized there's sand on it. So anyways, kiss of that hand. Lots of love, and have a beautiful, beautiful morning, evening, day, wherever you are. Comment below here if you guys are watching the recording, if you have any questions. And by the way, PS, as I always say, I have a few spots left in my 12-week mastermind on creating happiness, fulfillment, freedom, and prosperity. And this is a mastermind where I've basically packed everything that I've learned in 12 months, that I've applied in 12 months to get myself some incredibly epic results, and at such a rapid speed, like grow at such a rapid speed. And I've packed it all into these 12 weeks, right? And so we're going to be going deep on so much, like how to, releasing people from your environment that aren't serving you, and how to call in high levels of environment with ease and flow and grace, and how to get into alignment, with who you truly are and what you truly want, and, becoming conscious of who you are and what you want and why you're here, and just all of that good stuff that has the power to totally change your life. So it's going to be awesome. It's going to be epic, and I can't wait, because I know that anyone in this is going to get, like, they're in for a ride. They're going to get some incredible, incredible results in their life when they come out the other end of these 12 weeks. So just let me know, either PM me or comment below I'm in, and the details shall be sent to you. And you need to also, if you do PM me, you need to let me know why this is for you. Because I don't want to, this is only going to be 10 people, right? There's only 10 spots, and I want to make sure that this is the right dynamic, this group, the right environment, because, as I always say, and all successful people say, environment is everything. So let me know. Always remember, you are the master of your reality. So much love, guys. Mwah. Bye.